The Loretta Young Show.
They say the difference between what we want and what we ought is so drastic at times that were it not for a solid set of rules to guide us, we most certainly would be unable to make the right decision. At your request, again, we take you to the seashore for our story tonight.
Open those up, will you, sweetie? Missy, where do you think you're going?
Get some fishies for my leg.
Well, not now, honey, later. I don't want you down there near the water when I can't watch you.
I'll watch her, Mom. Fire's going okay now, but just keep her away from it.
I think you just better take her along with you. This is my vacation, too, you know.
Okay, Horatio. Hey, wait for me.
Honey, remember you're getting that extra 50 cents to keep her above the water.
I will, Mom. Mother, Grant splashing in the salt water hurts my eyes.
Tell him to stop it then, honey.
Mother, make him stop. Who's that man?
Well, that's Peter Lord. You remember Mr. Lord?
Oh, yes. Last summer.
Last summer. Seems 100 years ago.
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Took off me home. Sitting here waiting for the sun to come out.
Think it will?
Maybe. Don't you think it's time that we introduced ourselves? I mean, since fate keeps throwing us together, here in the post office and drugstore. Anyway, I'm Peter Lord.
How do you do, Mr. Lord?
How do you do? I live at this little white shack up the beach.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm Catherine Harding.
How do you do? You like your book?
Not very much. It seems sort of complicated for me. But then perhaps I'm not quite fair to the author because, well, what with keeping an eye on the children, my concentration seems divided.
Well, I read it, too, and I found it very complicated, and I had no kids to watch.
That makes me feel far less stupid.
I get it. See yours?
Yes.
Hey, mister! Watch the ball!
Say please. Please.
Little girl, yours, too?
Yeah? So's the other one.
What's the boy's name?
Junior. Graham, really.
Here you go, Graham. I was named after my father, too. How I hated being called Junior.
You did?
I sure did. I guess it makes things easier around the house, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'm off for the point.
Oh, that's quite a walk.
Well, I'm a writer, and I'm supposed to be concentrating.
Oh?
Some writers have to sharpen 5 dozen pencils before they settle down, but I walk a few miles, and then I collapse at my desk.
And you write while you're resting?
Well, a great deal of it reads that way. Say, would you like to read my book?
Well, it would give me a nice excuse not to finish this one.
Fine. I'll drop by tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Goodbye till then.
Goodbye.
You're not still here when I come back.
can't get my master buildings to go home. Well, how's concentrating?
Well, I had one wonderful idea.
Oh?
I'm going to give a party Saturday night. I certainly hope you and Mr. Harding can come.
Well, I'm a widow, Mr. Lord. My husband was killed in Korea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd like to accept your invitation, but, well, so far I haven't found anyone up here to babysit.
I know someone. There's a very nice little girl who works at the bookstore. Let me call her.
Well,
Come on. Come on. You'll have finished my book by then, and you can tell everybody at the party how great it is. Don't you see, the whole thing is just a clever scheme to get some free publicity. Of course, if you don't like it.
Oh, no. I'm sure I'll enjoy it very much.
It's about France. Paris, mostly. You like Paris?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Really? Somehow you look like a traveler to me.
Oh, goodness, no. No, my husband was never very curious about foreign places. Or what was across the street, for that matter.
You know, you're never having been there. I'll be very anxious to know if you got the feel of the city from the book.
Oh?
I'll drop it by tomorrow.
Well, you said that before.
Yes, so I did.
Mr. Lord, we're going to have a picnic right here on the beach tomorrow. Do you think you could interrupt your concentrating long enough to join us?
I think so. I welcome any excuse.
Thank you.
Well, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I think I ought to pay you by the hour for all those wonderful plugs you gave in my book.
Thank you for walking me home.
You're welcome.
You really shouldn't have left your guests, though, should you?
No, I'm sure they don't even know we've gone.
Oh.
They're a very self-sufficient lot.
I think they're the most fascinating group of people I've ever met. And I want to thank you for inviting me. I don't know when I've had such a good time.
Did you really mean all those things you said about my book?
Of course.
You did?
You're writing on something else? Is it another book?
Yes. I'm going to call it Spanish Album.
Oh.
Of course, I'm just doing the outline now, but I thought I would do the actual writing in Spain.
Oh, how exciting. Well, anyway, when I read it, I'll enjoy it doubly, remembering that I knew the author.
Would you mind very much if the author tells you that you have added quite a lot of enjoyment and excitement to his life?
Me add excitement to your life?
Yes. Oh, yes, you have. You're the most beautiful and the most exciting woman that I've ever seen. Now, don't tell me that I shouldn't have done that, or that we've only known each other a few days. I've waited for you for a very long time. A very long time. I think perhaps that's why I've always dodged marriage. But I knew that one day I'd meet someone like you.
Please.
What is it?
I'm afraid I'm suspicious.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to be, but I can't help feeling that you're trying out a chapter in your book on me.
Why, Catherine, what a terrible thing to say.
Well, after all, I am a widow with 3 children. How could I possibly be exciting to you?
How silly. The fact that you stand there, looking up at me and ask me this question, makes you something really quite rare. And you are so beautiful.
Please. Good night. Thank you again. I'll see you tomorrow.
You bet you will. And tomorrow.
Oh.
should be getting back.
Why? It's so early. Catherine, don't go back Sunday.
Darling, I hope to.
Why?
Well, to get the children ready for school. Oh, Peter, I love you so. It's going to be so painful knowing there's any kind of distance between us. Because I want to be here. Right here, Peter, always.
Catherine. Marry me now. There's no reason to wait, darling. Kids like me.
Like you. They're mad about you.
Then let's rent a house here. We can put them in school. In a few months, we'll all be on our way to Spain.
Spain.
The kids will like that.
They'll like it. I will love it.
Yes, you will. It's going to be such a joy to show you the world. I don't know, somehow you're like brand new.
Peter?
What?
Are you sure you're not going to mind having a wife who's a real tourist?
Mine? Life is so full with you. I want us to see everything, to do everything, to feel everything. I want us to get right out in the middle of it and churn until we're a part of all of it.
Oh, I love you. You give my heart such a beat. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Let's tell the kids tomorrow.
All right. Although what there is to tell, I don't know. They already consider you a part of the family.
Yeah, well, tomorrow we'll make it official.
All right. I know what, we'll have a picnic. A very special picnic.
All right.
We'll make sort of an occasion out of our announcement.
Make an occasion?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to me.
What?
Not since the discovery of the New World has there been such an announcement. I love you so much.
I thought you'd filled it.
Yeah, I thought you had.
Well, I'll do it this very second. What a picnic. Never has there been such a picnic with riding on the cake and lemonade.
You know, the kids know we're up to something. Betsy thought it was her birthday.
Hey, Peter!
Ah!
Mom, let's get going to the beach. Come on.
We're coming. I'll hold your horses.
Dear, you go ahead with the children. I'll finish that.
Anything else I can carry for you?
No.
Now, don't be too long. Hurry, huh?
Yeah.
I love you. Don't make that so fancy.
I won't.
Here we go. Come on. You watch that.
Yes? Oh, yes, go ahead and read it, please.
Hello? Hello, would you like me to repeat the message?
Yes.
From the American Red Cross, Honolulu. International Red Cross has informed us that your husband, Captain Graham L. Harding, 0-1823912, is en route to Japan after being released as a prisoner of war. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What are you doing with that cake, Catherine? Come on. Catherine?
What is it, baby? What's the matter, baby? What is it, darling? What is it, sweetheart? No, tell me.
It's Graham.
Well, what's up? He's right down the beach, sweetheart.
Graham. He's alive. He's alive. They just called me on the telephone and read me a wire. He's alive.
Listen, darling. Maybe it's a mistake, Catherine. Now, darling, listen to me now.
It isn't a mistake. They called me, and they read me the wire. He's been a prisoner of war. All these years, he's been a prisoner of war.
Now, it might be a mistake, Catherine.
Peter!
Hush.
Peter, I can't believe it. When I thought he was dead, I couldn't believe it, and now I don't believe that he's alive.
Catherine, listen to me now. Listen, try not to think, darling. Just try to make your mind a blank. Know that I love you. Listen to me.
Yes.
I love you, and you love me, and nothing's to change that.
I do love you.
Yes.
I do.
Yes, nothing can destroy our love. Nothing can change it. Now, I work it out, promise you. I promise you that we'll work it out, Catherine.
Peter, is this really happening?
Darling, please.
Peter?
Please, try not to think. I beg you. How is she?
She says she's going to go to sleep now, and that she'll be all right.
All right, I'll just say good night.
No.
No, what?
She wants me to tell you that she's fine and good night, and that she'll see you tomorrow morning.
Oh. All right, Graham, I'll leave you in charge, okay?
Okay, Mr. Lord. Mr. Lord, when will my father be coming home?
Soon, I expect, Graham.
You know, I can hardly remember him.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
How are you? Did you sleep?
Some. Have you had breakfast yet?
No, I wasn't hungry, but did you eat?
Yes, I ate earlier with the children. I wanted to get them on the beach before you
How they
arrived.
taking it?
Fine.
What's the matter?
Well, first I want to thank you for insisting that nothing be decided last night.
Thank me. Well, darling, you were hardly in a condition to decide anything last night.
No, I know. Peter.
What is it, darling? Tell me.
Peter, you're a wonderful man, and I don't suppose I'll ever get you completely out of my heart, but I'm going to try with every ounce of strength that's in my...
What are you saying to me, Catherine?
I'm saying my husband's coming home.
Well, what about us, darling?
I don't know. My husband's coming home.
Answer me, Catherine. What about us?
There is no other answer.
I love you. You love me. You love me.
It doesn't make any difference anymore, Peter.
It's the only thing that does make any difference, Catherine.
No, it doesn't. I thought about it all night.
No. I won't let you do this. I won't let you destroy our love. I won't let it end.
It's got to end.
No.
Peter, please listen to me for a minute, please. It must end, and it must end right now and just like this.
No.
Please,
like
Peter,
this.
I know.
No, I won't let
Please,
it. No.
Help me,
No,
Peter, help me, help me, help me. Don't make it worse.
Catherine, I don't understand. Help me to...
Well, I don't understand either. I just know what we've got to do, and I know we've got to do it right now, so please say goodbye, Peter, and go.
Goodbye, Catherine. You expect me to walk off the porch like we never had met?
Peter, I haven't any right to love you anymore.
Right?
I've got a husband who's coming home. He's coming home to a wife and 3 children. Now, if I'm not true to that right now, I shall never again be true to anything as long as I live. Even you, whom I love more than life right now.
Well, then that's all that matters, darling.
No, it isn't.
It isn't.
No,
Listen
no,
to me,
please.
Listen to me. Listen. You're telling yourself something that you think you ought to do, not what you want to do.
I can't help it that other things are more important than what you want or what I want, Peter.
No, that's not true. Nothing is more important. Listen to me. I want you. I want you for the rest of my life. Now look at me and answer me truthfully. Do you want me? Tell me, do you want me?
I wish with all my heart that you would stop existing for me at this moment. I wish I'd never have to know anything more about you. Where you were, whether you were alive, whether you were married, whether you were dead. I wish you'd stop for me right now, this instant.
Well, I won't stop. Not ever. Catherine,
Please, Peter, please. I can't think anymore. Will you just go right now? Please,
Go.
Peter, go right now.
Catherine, listen to me.
Please. If you love me, you'll go.
All right, but, all right, Catherine, I will go. I'll come back later. If I love you. Hello, Catherine.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah. You've grown quite a lot, Sarah. So have Graham and Betsy. You all look wonderful. Sarah, do me a favor. Go ask Graham and Betsy to come and say hello.
Okay.
Catherine.
Graham?
Catherine.
Come here, dear. I want you to meet Mr. Lord. You remember Mr. Lord? Sure. Hello.
Hello, Graham.
Betsy?
Hello, darling.
Hey, it's dying again. You been putting more wet stuff on it. She puts wet seaweed on the fire and expects it to burn.
That'll be enough out of you two now. Go and get some more wood and then come on back and we'll have lunch.
I do know. You too.
Honey, just
Am
go
I
and
gonna
get...
what?
Are you going to eat lunch with us?
Betsy, no. Mr. Lord has to go back to the city.
My daddy's in the city. He comes up on Fridays. Let me down. I want to go too.
All right.
Well, how's your riding become?
Pretty well.
Well, that's good.
Catherine,
Yes.
have you read Spanish Album?
No?
It's doing quite well.
No, I understand.
Catherine, look at me. I'll be gone in a second. Tell me it's all right that I came. At least tell me that.
It's all right, Peter.
Hey, Mom! Sarah found a place where there's lots of dry wood.
Goodbye, kids.
You gotta go now?
Yes, I have to get back to the city.
So long. Bye, Mr. Lord.
As a matter of fact, I do. I have a plane to catch.
You going back to Europe?
No, Japan.
Oh.
Catherine, there's so much to say.
No, there isn't, Peter. Only that I hope you're happy.
Are you?
Yes. Well, there are many ways to be happy, Peter. And we're a very happy family.
Yes. Well,
Goodbye, Peter.
goodbye.
Hey, Mom. Hey, the fire's going okay now. Bring the hot dogs.
All right, honey.
Goodbye, mister. Goodbye. Mother, say goodbye.
I already did, dear.
Mother, Graham wants the hot dog. Mother, what's the matter?
Nothing. I think I got some sand in my eye.
Oh. Bring the hot dog bun.
All right. Tonight we paraphrase Emerson. When duty whispers low, thou must. Maturity answers, I can. Good night. And we'll see you next week.